plus I like it like that. Cause I would have to be bothered with all these fake and roach ass, bitch ass niggas that I know who only know me for cash. It's like these niggas only see the finer things that I have, but they don't see the rainy days and hard nights that I grab. I'm better yet about the fact that my child was poor sick. Mama stressing and everyday bills be getting big. I'm real in the game and been representing for over 10. That's 2004 and I still ain't able to win. I ain't whining, I'ma take it high.
Your core fan base knows, you know, what the deal is with thinkin, but you're about to have like a whole bunch of new fans that are gonna be like, okay, who's this dinky cat he's always screaming about?
Dinky is the reason that y'all watching this goddamn interview for the net right now. You know, Dinky, I was probably like 12, 13, you know, Dinky got hit with a life sentence. And after they hit him with a life sentence, which the funny part about the shit is, back then, you know, when a nigga was broke coming up, you know, we didn't really know the difference between a real lawyer or court-appointed lawyer. So he had a court-appointed lawyer, which means they can go to bat if they really feel it, but at the end of the day, they ain't really trying to do nothing because the court-appointed lawyers, they were appointed to him, they weren't really paid. So, like, his first case, it was like, they didn't have no fingerprints, the lady picked the wrong dude in the lineup, but it was like he was into so much shit in these streets. There's two reasons I feel. He was in so much shit in these streets. I felt that they had to put it on somebody because the people who got killed, you know what I'm saying, they were important people. So it wasn't no just letting the case slide. And just so at the time, you know what I'm saying, his name was kind of hot in these streets. But I think the reason he went down for that first life sentence was on the fact that one, he didn't speak. I mean, I know deep down inside, he know who did it. I know who did it, you know, but he remained and keep that G code. I mean, that's just that. Because I feel him to the standpoint where he didn't have to speak on it because that man up above, that everything happened for a reason. He ain't gonna let you just sink all the way up. There ain't no reason for you to sink. Now the situation with him, what people don't realize is a chance he can come home. Now that's what I'm working for right now, you know what I'm saying? Because what I'm finna do is I'm finna bring a lot of media into it, you know what I'm saying? So I think he down there right now for shit he did in the past, but you know, I think as time go by, when the man up above feels he served his time for all the shit he did, because you gotta answer for everything you do. I feel he'll be alright. But anyway, after hitting him with the first life sentence, we had some more niggas who raised me who used to run with him, you know what I'm saying? They got caught up in a situation. This was the most bullshit. They got caught up in a situation in Missouri County. And the lady with, they had my brother on Geraldo, everything, man. The lady had got like half her face shot off. Which the fucked up part about it is, you know, he incarcerated, he going through this shit and just got hit with a life sentence. Just on the fact of affiliation, they didn't have no trail, they didn't have no evidence period on nobody. They hit him with another 2 life sentences, and they hit all they hit another one with a life sentence, and then another one, they said somebody in the cell heard him talking about it, hit him with a life sentence. So a lot of this shit is bullshit, you know. But that's why y'all always hear me say I'm my brother's keeper free dinky, because I mean I'm a fighter.
So he got hit with it while he was incarcerated?
Yeah, he got hit with it while he was incarcerated. But the time that the shit happened was between the time of the last one. I mean, the first case they got him and the time that they were looking for him. Because, you know, I ain't going to say it was a man on for him, but it was said bring him in, which I don't know if it's better say dead or alive by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So within that time, the Missouri County thing happened. And that fell in line for them, so they got away with the situation that they tried to and put that on them. But I mean, at the end of the day, shit, I'm gonna keep fighting, I'm gonna forever fight. So when you hear me say free dinky, they ain't out here just doing that shit for the fun of it. This the nigga who started me rapping, I wasn't thinking about no rap. That man had me promise I was gonna do this shit and I did it. And I'm trying to be the best of what I can be for him, you know what I'm saying? Cause my brother, my everything. And you know, we got our baby brother J-Ton, so it's like, we stay striving for this shit, man.
What does Dinky think of your success so far?
You know, he proud. Shit, this is baby brother. Little motherfucker used to kick in the ass. So, I mean, it's like, shit, he proud all the time. Because, you know, we got a heavy following in that penitentiary system. Because, shit, most of the niggas are that's fond of me or fond of my music is motherfuckers who really be in these streets. So we got a real big penitentiary following. So it's like a lot of niggas, I mean, he kind of had his way. Whatever unit they ship him to, they have his way. When he had his way, and they found out who his brother is. A lot of shit fun and cool, but then you got motherfuckers who try and blackmail too. You know what I'm saying? And try and give them free word cases in the penitentiary for not getting shit or not getting shit from me. I mean, you can look at it both ways, but for the most part, he's proud. I mean, shit, this is little brother that he ain't on the radio. This is little brother motherfuckers out here talking about, damn, these niggas jamming. This is little brother who motherfuckers say them. That's one of the hardest niggas out the H. So, he always proud.
Alright, the asshole video that we just did like last week.
And that was big on. They felt like doing this shit.
Yeah, that was some crazy shit, and really everybody's loving it, but you know, some people like, you know, tripping on the whole gangbang shit.
I mean, let me explain some of this game. With this asshole by nature shit, see, for one, I don't really give a fuck what nobody think. Two, I'm doing this shit as a movement. The movement that I'm showing is that niggas can come together as one and represent what they represent, you know what I'm saying? And do this shit in a G-type way, because at the end of the day, I don't bang, you feel me? My little brother J-Ton and Boss and them is Hoover Crips. I got a brother Doug G who are Blood. They're like my brother Dinky and them MD, that's penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? MW, for Mandingo Warriors. Then, you know, I got a whole bunch of niggas who BDs and GDs, so it's like, how the fuck am I going to side with? I can't side with one because at the end of the day, I got family with all of them. So what I did was shit, you know, in the H, how we do it, niggas don't really trip unless you out of line, unless you out here with that bullshit. Then it's going to be a time you get rode on like that. But I brought it to where we can all represent, and then every time somebody come see us at a show or see us in these streets, they'll have something they can relate to, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted, because shit, every single one of them niggas around, they'll get down all the way. I mean, shit, you got, if it's an outsider that come disrespecting us, you liable to get smashed on by 4 different sets, you know what I'm saying? But I did that for a positive note, man. I mean, niggas can bang, niggas represent what you represent. I ain't never gonna knock you, because when you see me on stage, they gonna be throwing up they set. It don't bother the next nigga on side of them or the nigga behind them, because shit, at the end of the day, asshole by nature is really one big family. And then the movement that we on is, you know what I'm saying, bringing this shit to a whole positive note where niggas can get out there and rep they set, rep they color, and feel comfortable without the next man hating on them or without having to watch what they throwing up because they don't know what they surroundings is. Now I'm bringing it to where niggas can represent what they represent. They got a nigga like me who represents for all of them, you know what I'm saying? Because you got niggas in the industry who only rep for this color, who only rep for that color, who only do this, you know. I'm trying to represent for everybody and bring everybody into the light, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I mean, shit, it is what it is. It's just the asshole by nature family. I ain't out here to give a fuck about what nobody else think. Because if it was about what everybody else think, everybody else would be thinking niggas need to be beefing 24/7 if they wearing the wrong color, this or doing that. Nah, nigga, we grown men. You wear what you wear, you represent what you represent. But at the end of the day, shit, we out here to get this, you know what I'm saying? We got one life to live, out here and grind. If a nigga is real, you fuck with a real nigga. Meaning, fuck the color he wear, not disrespecting, like fuck the color he wear, fuck what race he is, fuck what hood he from. It don't matter that. If a nigga real, and you recognize that. If you recognize that, you embrace that, you know what I'm saying? Because real recognize real. Now it becomes a problem when you bring these fake ass niggas in here who do represent a certain set, but they only represent that set because they know they can go start shit and that set gonna come back them up. See, the way we operate in asshole by nature, we don't start shit. You'll never catch us out here start shit. And if one of us out here start shit, they gonna be dealt with accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So you don't never see none of that trip shit. When we trip, it's cause a nigga done got all the way out of his place or out of character and then rubbed me the wrong way, and that's just that.
Also, the second song on that video,
Storm of the South. I mean, that's shout out to my homeboy DJ Quest, man. You know, DJ Quest been fucking with me for a while now, but that's on this all regional mixtape. This is gonna be like a crazy mixtape. It's like you got Green Lantern, you got Smalls, you got Big Boogie, you got Dow Jones, you got niggas from East Coast, you know what I'm saying, who got a big following coming together for this all regional. All regional It's gonna consist of 2 artists from the East, 2 from the West, and 2 from the South. I'm one of the main artists from the South, so I mean that's what it's coming out on the all regional. Shit gonna be crazy. I got shit on there with me, Cool G Rap. I think Cool G Rap had 50 Cent on the hook. I got shit with everybody on there. You know what I'm saying? Lately I just been in grind mode. Like I ain't really tripping. I'm fucking with anybody as long as they trying to do something with themselves and they ain't fucking up. Or I don't feel that they just all the way fraud. Then I ain't really tripping. And,
who's the other main kid from the South?
I'm thinking, I want to say it's either going to be Bun. I really think it's going to be Bun B. That's what I'm thinking, because I ain't really just asking too much. You know, I just been straight knocking these songs out for them.
Now, the other thing that the video calls, the magazine on the real.
I'm going to tell you, man, people know how I get down. And if they go back to the drama, I had a song where I give niggas second to their fame. I mean, it's like the niggas, when I feel a nigga whining or I feel a nigga doing whole shit just to get attention, I expose him and I give him a second of fame. After he gets a second of fame to where people curious to know what's going on with him, then he becomes crushed where everybody forget about him. That's what I did. I did that with them cats in Austin who started that shit, and I'm doing it when I'm on the Real magazine. He a bullshit motherfucker for the shit that he did. Now the reason I say he a bullshit motherfucker for the shit that he did, this real talk. We had a show in Austin. They booked, I say, me, Lil Wayne, Zero, a whole bunch of people. So this at the time that me and Zero, we wasn't really talking, but you know, at the end of the day we could. I mean shit, so it is what it is. He doing Rose performing, we just so happen to get there. Rose performing, I think like I Found Me. And we just so happened to walk in the arena. We walked in the arena, you know, shit, the crowd kind of lit up. You know, we wasn't really talking, but we went and got on stage with him anyway to represent, like, okay, yeah, we here and we represent with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up. So it was cool. We got out there, Rogue got off stage, and he went, and the dude he was getting an interview for him, and we got on stage, you know what I'm saying, right before Lil Wayne, and we sitting it out doing what we do. We get off stage, we go do an interview. At the same time, he got the interview from both of us, and they was staying in the interview, you know, motherfuckers like to be messy and pump up shit. So, like, when they asked us both, you know, when they asked us both what was going on, we was like, shit, that ain't really nothing. We ain't just doing that right now, you know. He doing what he doing with who he doing with, and I'm doing what I do with the ABN game. So it was cool, everything was fine. Come to find out, they had, rather than take pictures, they didn't tell us that we both was gonna be on the cover, you know what I'm saying? They took the Asshole by Nature picture from the album cover like everything was gravy, which a nigga ain't really tripping about that, cause I mean shit, a nigga ain't mad about you doing that, I mean shit, that's us. But what he did was, he put my interview from that night, and he came to, and that was like probably about 3-4 months ago. Nigga took a long time, and he knew what the fuck he was doing. And then he came like a month ago and got a whole new interview from Rogue. So it was like, you got me in the motherfucker, like, yeah, we ain't really tripping, I'm doing my own thing. I mean, I wish that nigga the best with what he doing, and that's that. As opposed to,
if you just call Katrina, call the first lady for Katrina.
As opposed to this nigga he gonna get a new interview from Rogue, and you know, Rogue been in his own little world lately, so he been saying like little smart remarks, even though he ain't really shoot no slug, he ain't shoot no slug at me. But it's still the point of why would you do that? That's disrespectful. You don't go get no new interview. If you got a new interview from him, come get one from me. You know what I'm saying? So what he did it. And even the pictures in the interview, he got us sitting side by side. I mean, he got us together. So it's like, why the fuck would you go get an interview with me when everything was so what, all right, you know what I'm saying? To oppose to now where we really, I mean, we don't even see each other, you know? I be in my neck of the woods in the streets every day. He be where he be at. And, you know, we don't really see each other at all. But then you gonna go get a little fly interview where he like, I ain't gonna say he was just down on my people, but a lot of shit that he got out the interview was false. And it's real talk. Like, I mean, it was a situation where he got, they had that club Blue shit in Dallas talking about we was getting jumped in the club. Yeah, true enough, we was getting jumped in the club, but ain't nobody get home. Shit, we made it about that motherfucker. But then you got it in a magazine, like, talking about where he say all our people was spectating. Our people was in Houston, Texas. After that shit happened, matter of fact, if you go look at Real Niggas Real Life DVD. He'll tell you the whole truth. So after the shit happened, it was me, him, Lil Boss, my manager, and like 2 or 3, no, probably like 4 people from Rap A Lot. So it was like, after the shit happened, we get back to the hotel. I end up calling ABN. So them niggas get their ass up. It's about probably 4, 5 in the morning. They get their ass up and they come ride to the city because it's like, shit, we got a show at the same club the next day. Now, if you watch Real Niggas Real Life, you'll see ABN on there talking about, yeah, we just got down here. We heard some shit that happened, and we might have to get on niggas' asses out here. You know what I'm saying? Getting shit twisted. So why would that magazine put out some shit like my people wasn't riding, my people was spectating, my people was in the city of Houston. They came out there after the fact that all this shit happened. That was false. 2, it's cool, it's understood. All motherfuckers gotta do is ask. We've been told people we not doing music together. We ain't plexing, but we ain't doing music together. It's just simple. He doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? He been on tour with himself. I mean, Flip and whoever else. I be on tour with ABN. I strictly do ABN shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way that magazine is. It was like the magazine had him in that bitch kind of cocky to where I was just really laid back. Don't degrade me, because niggas know it's understood. And this go for anybody, to their mama, to anybody. I don't fuck with nobody, but when you speak my name, or when you in that motherfucker trying to down me, then it becomes a problem. Every problem I had, I done handled. They can go check the background and the stats, and it's a known fact. From any nigga who brought it to me, who started that shit, I get on their ass and I don't let up until I decide I'm through with it. So that magazine was really a hope for trying to beef up some unnecessary shit. Because at the end of the day, if I got a problem, the way I see it, if I got a problem personally, to where it's just really hate towards me and Ro, I'm gonna address that in the streets. I ain't gonna address that shit in no public. I don't do no shit like that. That's why if you look in the past, when motherfuckers used to ask me about anything that was going on, I always tell them, nah, it ain't nothing, because it ain't none of their motherfucking business. Yes, they business to an extent, but at the end of the day, shit, when you come from where we come from, you don't put certain shit like that out. You know what I'm saying? That's like if me and Dickie had a problem with each other. I'm not gonna go slam to my brother or kind of talk fly or say something in a magazine to where people are like that controversy to beef up myself. Nah, fuck that. If I got a problem with Dickie, I'm gonna go sit in that visitation booth and I'm gonna holler at him and I'm gonna tell him what I ain't feeling. He gonna tell me what he ain't feeling, and we gonna go about that. The same shit go with the situation with me and Rose. If it's really that drastic, dog, we both know how to find each other because we deal with mutual people. You know what I'm saying? So the way that magazine did to have him in that magazine cocky towards me, and really, I say my people, but my people did at the same point his people too, so he shouldn't have been cocky like that. No. So, I mean, now you can get to them questions. You ain't got me fired up now.
I tried to chill, but they showed me that it ain't no other way. Me and my kinfolk